We are on our way out to harvest some green vegetables because I need the iron. And I thought I'd show you my spearmint. I barely caught it in flower. See the flowers on my spearmint? They say the bees love it. I never see any bees over here. And then this is my Greek oregano. It's my favorite. And it will only grow for me in this spot right here. And in this spot right here, it's determined to make its success. It's grown tall. It's got these beautiful flowers. I didn't even know this was oregano because I've never seen it flower this good. But we had a hurricane this year. I have to keep the spearmint from taking over its space. Spearmint is something I love in the summer. The rest of the year I have to, just keep it harvested. But not when it's in flower because I'm trying to help the bees. The one thing I know the bees like are my blackberry flowers. So I get lots of blackberries because the bees are always seeing those blackberry flowers and coming. So now let's get on to harvesting some green vegetables. I probably need to cut back my sweet potatoes. I don't harvest the sweet potatoes. I grow it for the leaf. And it grows good for me in a pot. I get lots of leaves. I'll probably take some of those in. It's Sunday, so that'll be good. See, it's almost October, and you see the light coloring there? That's just the plant dying back for the winter time. So it's not anything special, but I want to eat those leaves. I don't want them to die back, and since I have some good fresh ones here, I'll probably cut that and eat it. Let me see how the beans are doing. This bean refuses to grow up on that. So I finally gave up. It wants to go down to the ground. I'm just going to let it. I wanted it to go to the sun. I thought, okay, in the sun, it'll get, more access to light and I'll get more beans. But it doesn't want to do it. So I give up. The other one did it just fine, so that one will do it, and this one will do it. But this one has decided it has other plans, and I finally decided the good Lord is trying to tell me something. Let me not be hard-headed, because God, knows what he's doing, and he made this choice for this one. So fine, I'm going with it. Oh. The leaves on this are getting a little light. I guess it's cool in this spot. This is a perennial in my area, shishito. I was hoping for another harvest. I got a few peppers. Okay. Got beans there. Some of these, I see they aren't as long cropping for me as regular beans. And I could have planted regular beans here at this time of this year. Maybe I will get me some regular beans and plant them up. It is almost October, and I can harvest them probably usually until January. Yeah. Because they're giving me beans that they are doing, but it's not as abundant as I'm used to with regular French beans. But, you live, you learn. And I now know I can grow beans here. Maybe I can grow peas here. This provides a little warmth, so that concerns me for peas. They like coolness, and I might try a few and see what happens. Sunflower, loving the spot. And see over here? This bean is willing to grow onto the sunflower. Okay? So, these are growing more like bush beans for me, meaning they give me a harvest and then they die. Or maybe it's the time of the year. I'm new to it. But I need food. I'm going to go out here. Ooh, get some of these. These are so good. Yeah, this one needs water. Well, It won't need as much water after I eat it, huh? I don't do a whole lot of watering for my area. And the food has to make it. These are root vegetables, so they have a little extra water supply. And as you can see, endive can grow right next to trees with thick roots, just like grass. And this is a root vegetable, so it's got a thick root growing into the root of the tree. And these tree roots are huge. I mean, I know because I see them. This is a chard. I grew it thinking I would love it. It doesn't have a lot of substance to it. It's very tender. And I'm used to food that has more chew. And it doesn't really compete well with my bitter greens. So maybe you guys who are looking for a spinach substitute but want something a little easier, look into this chard. Yeah. The leaves do get big at a certain time of the year. They aren't getting big right now. Can't worry about everything, can you? What I'm doing here, this one looks like I can't eat it, but I'm still gonna pull it. Takes a lot of these leaves for me. I'm kind of greedy with them. And this chard, I've never been able to grow enough of this chard to get full off of it. But that doesn't stop me. I got 2 plants. I'll try some different chards next year and see what I think. With this, though, it doesn't take much for me. I can get full off of this chicory. Tastes kind of like collard greens, but a little bit sweeter. I like it. And you eat the ones that don't have a flower stalk. See that flower stalk coming from there? If there were leaves, I wouldn't eat those. But these I can eat. Very easy to pull. Delicious. I don't know if it causes it to grow more leaves or not. I just eat and go. This is in the sunflower dandelion family. You know, these plants are kind of weedy. So, I'm growing easy food, guys. The goal is to eat. You know, that's my goal. And I find this delicious. It's easier to grow for me than cabbage. It's a perennial in my area. Oh, there's one that has already flowered, so I gotta leave that one alone. Maybe they get this kind of shape when they flower, because the ones I grow are more olive. The ones I'm eating are more olive leaf shaped. And, you know, you just let as many grow as you can. I don't thin them. Maybe they thin themselves. I don't worry about it. I'm pulling these not to eat. These have gone a little brown, so I'm just pulling them with the hopes that the plant will give me new leaves. But it is the month of the end of September, so we don't know. Maybe it dies back. I don't know. It's been a good food supply for me, and I'm very happy with that. Very strong, sweet, minerally flavor, so I think it's given me a lot of good minerals that I couldn't get from anything else. I bake it with corned beef, like people do cabbage, and it stands up to that flavor. So I'm very, very happy with that. Yep. So God bless you. Just picking it something to eat.